Welcome. I am going to be discussing the APA format. Now, APA has recently gone under some updates, so I will be discussing potentially some of the old stuff and some of the new stuff. So, once we get to a lot of details, you're going to see uh, some examples, some changes, and so forth. Right now, I'm going to take you to the screen of one of the institutions that offers free information on the format. As you can tell, on my on my right hand side here, it has our my the APA format uh, information offered by Liberty University. Some basic areas of style that I know that may need to be uh, reviewed is the bullet points where you should be using your active voice, be specific and concise. Sometimes we do have problems where we get into poetic and figurative language. It says scientific writing is most appropriate for APA. I'm gonna say that all of these here you see are great examples of what you should be doing. I do want to make sure you have noted the highlighted 12-point Times New Roman font is the usual standard. 11-point Calibri font is a preferred, but I would stick with the 12-point standard. As we go through this, there's also going to be the broad overview of changes, which is very long, but usually even with that, there's not that much difference to look at. Every single time you're talking about a research paper, this is what you should be looking for. No matter if it's Chicago or it's APA. The order of the stuff done is your title page, which will give you the title of your work, your research, your name, and all that other information that your professor wants. Some courses do require an abstract, others don't, but that would be what you would get after you get to your after you do your title page. Your main body is always going to be there, and that can start with a thesis statement, going down the line with different paragraphs of body information. Yes, your headings do need to be considered, like level 1, 2, 3. And let me point it out. Level 1 should be centered boldface in title case. 2, left align boldface title case. Level 3 will be left align boldface italicized in title case. Level 4, these are all the headings. Level 4, indented boldface title case with a period. 1 space begin content on same line. Now, in-text citation, author date format is usually last name, year, and page number if you direct quote. And then actually a lot of this it can actually be done directly in Microsoft Word. I will not be showing that in this video, but other videos will have those little funky things where I can show you how to do that. I plan on doing that in the future. Now, now I think I've covered everything that I need to cover for this, because there's really not that much to share on that with that particular piece of information. I will share another piece of information. This one does use the same source or the same website. We're going to look at an example paper. And in this, I want you to know that I'm not going to cover too many things differently. But notice when I talked about your title page, where it's when I give you your information, this is where you're going to have the title. This is where you're going to have your name, your, obviously the school. Sometimes you're not going to need that. You should be utilizing your course name and as a course designation. Then your professor will be down in here, and you'll have obviously the date. And in your longer papers, you should have a table of contents, like you see here. This area here normally would be your starting point for your thesis statement if no abstract is used. Then you will go into your body section immediately following. And as you can see, you'll also see a difference in heading already. These are what was discussed. And it even gives you an example of what level heading 1 is given right there. And it goes into the discussion and then shows level 2 right here. Then your level 3, 4, and 5 examples. Oh, and you see here's an example of an in-text citation that you should be prepared to do. This is a more direct one where it actually even goes to where it gives you the page numbers. And I'm going to go even further down where I'm going to show you the references. Notice a hanging indent. This is a generalized thing that you will need to be doing every time. And that is necessary no matter what paper you're doing. You will always have a reference page. So have a nice day, and hope to share more later.